And we are back with some Jensen stories. Sorry, just the story. Solomon. With some stories and all. Let's go. Please bear with us while we load. Why any uses it us? Let me know down in the comments what should be the best SSD I should buy for my laptop with Intel third gen support, PCIe third gen support. I mean, yeah, I guess the 4th gen is technically supported. It will go to the speeds that is supported. But still, is it a good buy? Just let me know. Yeah. Takes around 3 minutes to load in.
Who cares about those fucking claims? I just want the fucking shipment. We have orders to fill. Fuck. This is going to be trouble. Get Yuri on it. Tell him I said to go ahead.
Okay. Thing is, we are stuck.
We really need to be patrolling around here. Nobody is stupid enough to try anything.
Of course.
That's quite a look.
Thank you, ma'am. So let me see, how do I just stop software. Yes, I wanted to press 5. Okay, let's use this, I guess. Oh, I can hack this one. Okay, this can be done. Well.
What's wrong with him?
Don't do anything suspicious. Heard the captain is in a real shit mood.
Have a nice day with you too.
A customer, welcome. You are still deciding? Come back later.
Can you not?
Come in, come in.
Stop. Identification, please. Okay, you're good to go.
Thank you.
It's like stepping back in time. Even the owner is an antique. I did go in just to see, but I ran right out there.
I couldn't believe it when I saw the test results. Spanish flu.
That's impossible. We eradicated Spanish in decades.
Until yesterday, I was believe it.
Lovely city, but actually, I'm beginning to regret having decided to come here. Nothing ruins a vacation like the threat of being blown up.
You are still deciding? Come back later.
The whole department is corrupt.
This? Of course you do. How can you resist? Come tonight to the red light district. All this and
Nevím,
more.
odkud to máš, ale určitě se pleteš.
You should be taking a pack.
Just all. So many people died in the explosion.
Right now, things are about to get really bad for us. How can they get any worse? We are already hated. And now we'll be hunted bears.
There is a person here.
Keep together. Keep together. Interesting.
I just hope when it's over, you'll leave her alone. Don't try it, pal.
We won't push you aside for your odd men.
Szpadna fronta plekaci.
Great. Another one.
No, sorry, I am not interested.
District is pretty quiet.
What you're telling me?
Ukażcie mi papiery.
You won't be disappointed.
Zasrana plechotka.
You won't find better anyway.
You looking for permit? Come back later. We're waiting for new ink.
Should get rid of those train cars. They're creeping me out.
I'm getting a little worried.
Give it a little time.
I'll shoot you if I have to. Checkpoints on other side of town. You should stop by.
Fucking Drachmir.
Dragomir's in charge. Dragomir's in charge. You think after Rosika business?
Come, pilgrims. Do not hesitate. Do not live in fear any longer. Faith. I was lost like you, friends, in the face of persecution and hatred.
I don't understand. What do you mean he is being manipulated? I don't know exactly, but someone saw him in the sewers, at the mercy of a man's will.
Hey, you, toi. You have to make it. Please don't. I just if
Not like who? Who are you? You're asking me to go beyond that gate.
he casts them. Visnik could use some help.
Stranger, he shouldn't be.
Outside is not one of us.
Do not look at him.
He will harm us. He cannot harm us.
He will behave himself.
He will be made to behave. Richard will know what to do.
He will listen to Richard.
Richard, protect us, Richard.
Richard.
Come closer. Let me see you. There's nothing to be scared of. Everyone's worst impulses get checked at the door, yours included. I hope you understand the need for it. We preach pacifism here. Alternatives to terror. Don't want animals dragging in the mud.
Who are you? What is all this?
This is what the new freedom looks like. A collaborative elaboration of the imaginative experience.
An experiment of some kind.
We're beyond experiments. We're establishing truths, new models of belonging and community, ones in which people can actually live.
You were a little utopia. There's a man outside who... He asked me to come. He said you... The man outside.
I know what it's like outside. Trapped between acts of humiliation and acts of terror. Between resolutions and registry codes. The canned laughter. The scripted dreams. It's no longer a place for people.
I came because I thought something was... It's wrong. I had reason to believe something's wrong.
Everything is wrong. That's why we're here. Bracketing out the terrorists. If only in this one tiny corner of the world. Allow me to suggest something. A version of you. A version that strips away all suspicions, free of the sinister cells we cling to along the way. Here, you can be free of the injustices, the suffering, your own animal impulses. Finally, you can be human.
I may not know exactly what's going on here, but I do know that an honest man wouldn't need to hide behind us.
I know what you're thinking. You can't wait to be the best version of yourself.
I don't know for a fact that you're doing anything wrong.
That's because I'm not. Unless you count saving these people. We live in a world of brutality, repression, exile. The Restoration Act is the single greatest human rights violation of all time. These people deserve better than that.
Most men who claim to be saviors,
You have a skeptical personality. It's understandable. You're a product of your time. No one's forcing you to stay.
You want me to leave? Like Visnik?
I want you to understand. The people who choose to be here, they are good people. And with my help, they have done something miraculous. They have found a better version of themselves, of society. Promise me you won't jeopardize that.
I think you're the one who's harming these people.
As you can see, I'm not harming anyone. I know you believe.
I didn't come here to jeopardize these people.
That's good enough. That's all I need to hear.
It's important not to doubt. Do not be like Wesley.
He's freed us from dark thoughts. They do not exist here.
Oh, Marion. I want you to listen carefully to my voice. Listen to
The original six were drawn to
Even when
Richard's
you can
voice.
no longer
He
hear
listened.
me, I want you to keep listening. Nothing can exist without people imagining it first. Take pride in what we're doing, in the kind of community we're building together. Our focus, our concentration, we are advancing man's capacity for peace by leaps and bounds.
Not my style, man.
I am at one with Richard's voice.
It's a capital G garden, Mama. An ideal for all of us to live up to. You have dressed it, and you will keep it forever.
I can hear his voice inside of me, even when he doesn't speak.
That other place, the place we were never really part of. You don't belong here. You need to leave. Marius, oh Marius, I want you to listen carefully to my voice. Listen to it. Even when you can no longer hear me. This is what happens when the outside world starts to disappear. What are you going to do? Claw your way?
सुधीर भाई ज़रा गान मारो बचता
Do not doubt yourself, Thomas. We all know what that can do to a man. We all saw... You don't belong here. You need to leave. Welcome to the next stage of our journey. Brace yourself.
क्या पहले आवड़ा
We are moving beyond our base control, beyond violence, beyond fear, beyond question. Stop. to ask yourself, what am I contributing to the experience? You know who you are. You know what I'm talking about. I see what you see when you close your eyes.
Upstairs is the world of death and clarity.
Snooping is a symptom of the troubled soul.
You don't belong here. You need to leave. This is what happens.
Tell them I was brave. Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me!
The storm has passed. It's over now. Close your eyes. Open them. And feel free of the bottle. The old Priory is no longer a plot. There are no odds or naturals. No criminals or cowards. There is only a shared sense of needing to be better than we are.
Be content to explore like us. Mind.
Upstairs is the world of death.
Not disturbed.
As individuals, none of us belonged outside. There was no place for us.
Pavel, look at me, Pavel. Don't be scared. I need you to know that you're not alone. I need you to know it in your bones.
Richard must be left in peace.
There are places we must not go. He's freed us from dark thoughts.
And you all feel it.
They do not
We are
exist.
becoming someone else, not through fear, not through technology, not through long-drawn trials and errors of evolution. We are doing it through sheer force of will.
The ladders are there to tempt us.
Good people don't ask why.
There are places we must not go.
Good people don't.
Do not doubt yourself, Thomas. We all know what that can do to a man. We all saw what happened to Vision.
Richard must be left in peace.
Get away from there! This is what happens when the outside world tries to creep in.
Everything, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Come on, man. Praxis पे तो अवस्था खराब हो जाती है.
Come, pilgrims. Do not hesitate. Do not live in fear any longer. Faith in the sheepdog will bring you peace.
Money is slow to attract.
Fucking Connor.
All areas are secure. Continue gentle patrol.
Bombing was bad for business.
The Ogs are scared. By tomorrow, we will be so busy you will be complaining about that.
Not know why I never get to work the checkpoint.
You think after Rosika, business would be up?
Ogs are getting attacked in the streets. They laying.
Wonder if Drahomir would let us set up a second checkpoint.
Got to find an untapped market and exploit it. Might all be rolling already.
Getting a little worried.
There's a bad vibe on the streets.
City smells wrong. What was that? Okay, let's go.
Getting a little worried.
Give it a little time.
Please, don't shoot me.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Arts and crafts?
I think you work for those scam artists out there. Or do they work for you?
It was never meant to be a scam. More like social services for the disaffected. You know, like no Og left behind.
Looks like a forgery ring to me.
I hate the word forgery. I prefer graphic arts activism. I help people to be other people. And seriously, try getting anywhere with forgery on your resume.
You're involved in something that takes advantage of people, and you're worried about your resume?
That may have come out wrong. I mean, yes, career is important, but it's not everything. I know that. I tend to get really nervous when I'm stressed. I'm stressed when... which always just makes things worse. Oh, okay, look. I have no reason to be nervous here, do I? You're totally on my side, right? One of the good guys. Not like Drahomir.
I'm not here to make you nervous. I just need you to explain it to me. The essentials of what's been going on here.
Essentials. Right. Essentially, I was trying to help my augmented friends.
The way I saw it out there, the promise of fake documents was being used to extort people. How does that help them?
The extortion part sucks. I swear to you, I'm totally anti-extortion.
Obviously.
Let me explain better. As the government, they print up these official permits each month, but they only sell them to the rich corporate and military allies. Meanwhile, the other orgs, they get cattled out of the city because their documents aren't up to date enough. That's what was happening to my friends.
Government corruption versus organized crime. And regular people get caught in the middle. You gotta love the classics.
When it was just me, I didn't charge anyone. But then Drahomir shows up and turns it into this big operation with fake checkpoints and ridiculous fees. I didn't want anything to do with that. I wanted to stop.
Why didn't you?
I was scared. Drahomir said he would kill me. Looked at me kind of... like you're looking at me now. You're not going to kill me, are you?
What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. Look, the real problem is Drahomir and that checkpoint of his. Without him in the picture, the rest of them couldn't run a lemonade stand. Maybe you could... you know...
You think I just walk around shooting people?
Don't you?
I like knowing there are other options.
Okay, so stab him, scare him, or get the police to do their job for once. I remember Drahomir mentioning this cop who threatened him. She was hanging around his checkpoint. Who knows? Maybe there really is one good cop in Prague.
That sounds like the safest bet. Otherwise, you're asking me to pick a fight with a bunch of guys in uniforms, scam artists or not.
The whole city would come down on you. Still, up to you how you want to handle it.
Right. And just so we're clear, you are going to stop forging documents now.
I don't like getting into trouble. And even worse is other people suffering because of me. No more faking documents ever again. Unless someone really needed one. Then I'd probably do it. I mean, if we knew for a fact that we could help someone, we should do whatever we can, right?
It depends what you have in mind.
The docs I make, they really can fool the authorities. Sort of.
Sort of?
Drahomir flooded the streets with forgeries, so the city started tracking more, adding scanners, validation numbers. Now, unless one of my permits gets activated in the city database, it's just plastic.
So you're telling me these people pay for forgeries and then probably get deported anyway?
It doesn't have to be that way. I have 2 permits that I literally just made. And I think we can really help these people. If you're willing.
Alright, how do we help?
Their names are Edward Broad and Irenka Bauer. Drahomir was going to charge them like 20 more times. But maybe you could just give them the forgeries? Early Christmas present?
You said it's just plastic, that people get deported anyway. How does this help them?
I think I know how to get them activated. As long as you're willing to follow through.
Alright. I'll go meet Edward and Irenka. In the meantime, are you going to be okay here?
Once they learn that Drahomir's been taken care of, the others will leave me alone. He's the one I'm scared of. By the way, there is a safe over there where they keep their money. I'll give you the code. 2489. Feel free to help yourself.
What about you?
Way ahead of you.
Santa's back as the host after that disappearance.
Sorry, man. Didn't want to look there.
But my ear hole's still open. Any more of that? What Muppet has to say?
Finally, I get a access, man. Thank Allah. Thanks, baby.
You think after Rosika, business would be up?
Give it a little time to set.
Do you despair for your future?
I do
you
not think
search
that
for
sounds
some,
right.
Some meaning, but never seem to find satisfaction? We have the answer. In our
All detected personnel
Don't be
are
shy. We've seen it all.
Just because Dragomir looks like a cop doesn't mean he's a real cop.
He showed me his credentials. They look pretty real to me.
Bullshit. The guy's a scam artist. Everyone knows it.
If you ever find proof of this, I'm with you. You know that.
Not from here, are you?
What gives it away?
You just walked up to a police officer. And I have this funny feeling you expect something good to come out of it.
I used to be a cop, for what it's worth.
Let me guess, not in Prague. And not since the incident.
In America, Detroit, a long time ago.
I envy you. I look forward to the day that I can say I used to be a cop. A long time ago.
That bad?
If I could do it again, I would be a fireman. No one looks into a fire and thinks, shit, does this one really deserve it? You can just follow orders and feel good about it.
About the repression in this city.
Look, I have nothing against your kind, okay? Personally, I mean. But I am on the front lines of a police state. I am a child of my moment in history.
Sounds awfully abstract for a cop.
To be competent, I have to be complicit. My way of being okay with that is to be abstract. I don't drag human beings from their homes. I drag historical outliers. I don't shoot into unarmed crowds. I fulfill the will of
বাহ
history.
তুমি তো কবিতা লিখবে মা
You mean the will of those in power?
Same difference.
anyway
I recently got stopped at a fake checkpoint. Heard there was a cop around here who might know what I'm talking about.
Draumir, he's a slivery fuck. Pays off all the right people. Provides all these bullshit documents that prove he's legit. Regional inspector, my ass. I'm putting a file together.
A file? This guy's dressing up like a cop and harassing hogs in the street.
Sounds like 90% of the people I work with. Listen, the right amount of coin in the right kind of pocket, fancy-looking paperwork, those things go a long way in this city. Especially if the perception is that he's not really doing anything wrong. Just giving Oggs a hard time.
There's more to it than that.
That's exactly what I think. Why don't you fill me in? What's Drahomir been up to behind my back?
Dramir's checkpoint is the setup for a forgery ring. He's not just stopping Augs and giving them a hard time. He's not just taking people's lunch money. It's extortion.
This forgery ring, you have an address?
I was inside. I saw the equipment.
You know what? You had me back at harassing. I've been dying for an excuse, a chance to go after someone who actually deserves it for once. No more hiding behind the people he bribes. I suggest keeping your distance. Official police business now. Stay out of it.
Let me help you. Justin. What the fuck? Oh, I thought I could help them. What the hell, man? I thought, damn, man. ওদের মধ্যে মারপিট চলছে আমি গুলি করতে পারবো না I guess he did say দেখি কি হয় দাঁড়া এক মিনিট
Time to shut it down, Drahomir! Taking it! Moving!
Milena, I've got an update on your friend Drahomir.
I've seen Drahomir pretend to be many things. My friend was never one of them.
It's been taken care of. He's not gonna be a problem anymore.
Thank God. I don't know how you did it, but I'm glad you did. Listen, if you ever need documents for something...
I'll be fine. Thanks.
Yes.
My God.
Something will show.
Are you keeping watch? Good. Hello?
Damn, she's a badass. But sometimes he acts like a stupid bitch. Like, why would you stand in front? Did not shot you. Your armor helped you, that's all.
Lovely city, yes?
मार का क्या सर्च कर रही है? Anyway.
Enjoying the sights? Shoot anything that moves.
Are you done? You guys are, you know, intimidating these good citizens.
No blind spots.
But they are dead. Abar.
Keep an eye on your corners.
Stay alert.
Who are you searching for?
Please! Please leave me alone!
I never did anything. No food.
Another
Damn, Hanser. You should be in Golem City with all the rest of your terrorist friends.
Really?
What the hell? Sometimes you have to stand up to people. Do the right thing. Wrong place, wrong time. I feel sorry for you.
Just ले तो खान दिया जो
I am officially a vegetarian.
Good for you.
We were machines, sir. But terror and pain have turned us into souls. There is
Really?
something struggling within. Moments when something enters into us. Thoughts come upon us which are not of us. We feel what we did not used to feel. We hear voices teach us to have children so that we may love them. Primus, is that you?
Are you Arinka Bauer?
Who are you? Please, take whatever you want. Just leave us alone.
I didn't come here to take anything.
You haven't? Arenka, she gets very scared. Whatever you've come to tell her, you should first tell me. I am the robot Helena. Arenka is not well. We must shield her.
Irenka paid someone to make her an AUG permit. To keep her from being taken to Golem City. That someone wants to come through.
Really? If that's true, we'll be very happy. If we can stay in Prague, maybe they'll even... There was once a great play that predicted so much. Robots, revolutions, the future of mankind. She memorized all of it. It's her way. It's my way of trying to understand.
I'll take your word for it. Here. This permit is good enough to fool anyone who takes a look at it.
Does this mean I don't have to hide anymore?
It's not that simple. You're still in danger. The permit needs to be activated. Otherwise, a routine scan will mark you for Golem just the same.
I don't understand.
Sorry, there's no legal way for you to stay here. You should prepare for the worst.
We don't know how to prepare.
I'll take care of the activation. Just keep a low profile until I can get it sorted out.
Thank you. We appreciate it. A world where everyone's treated fairly. And I thought Helena was the one in a science fiction. Perhaps we've been dead a long, long time in our own...
Heard you're sitting on some cash, Grandpa. Let's get lost, before we turn our attention to you. Heard you're sitting on some... Make them go away, please! Heard you're sitting on some cash...
Thank you. Thank you so much for what you've done.
Thank you. I didn't know what to do. There are not many people a man like me can call on for help.
What did they want?
What everybody wants. Money, to feel strong. At first I thought they were here to take me away. Any moment now, they will take me away.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that.
Don't get an old man's hopes up. Unless... My daughter? Did she send you? She did, didn't she? Why else would you? Please, tell me. When can I see them?
Why would your daughter send me?
I thought maybe she and the little one finally decided to help Grandpa with his permit situation. But she probably understands that I need to avoid detection. It is better not to make contact.
When was the last time you saw them?
A few years. Since the day of the... you know.
The day of the incident?
The time I ran naked onto a football field as a teenager, that was an incident. This was the work of the devil. He closed our eyes, forced us to see what he sees.
That's a long time not to see someone you care about.
It's not their fault. My son-in-law, he keeps them away from me because... well, because...
Because why?
What am I, on trial? Soon you'll be judging me just like he did. Like they all did.
Judging you for what, Edward?
They say I became a monster. In the park. It was during the incident.
You were with your family when the signal went out. Darrow's broadcast. Caused all those Augs to lose control.
I grabbed the youngest by the wrists. We were spinning. We spun like mad. I don't know where it came from. This exhilaration that wasn't mine. It was reckless, I admit. There were mosquitoes in my brain. There was blood. They say that it couldn't have been me. Someone else must have... a stranger, after I blacked out. Please, tell me you believe me. Tell me it isn't possible that I did that to him.
When the signal was broadcast, Augs everywhere were made to do terrible things. Things they would never have done otherwise. Some of them can't remember, or choose not to be able to remember. The truth is, yes, it's possible, Edward. But that doesn't necessarily make you responsible. It was out of our control.
I said, I tried to tell them. Whatever my hands may have done, my heart did not. But what kind of defense is that? If I can't forgive myself, why should they? One of them is still alive, and whether I ever get to see him or not, I want to remain as close as I can. I want to remain in Prague.
Here, this permit should fool anyone at a glance.
I remember the officer saying I would have to pay again. Is that true?
No, I'm not here to collect. I'm here to help.
I appreciate that. So, what now? Do I have to activate something? I can put on my nice coat if necessary. If I have to wait in line, I'll wait in line. I don't complain.
The situation's a little less legal than that.
Oh. Do you need me to break in somewhere?
I'll take care of it. Just try to keep a low profile until I figure out how to validate your number.
All right. I can do that. I will wait here.
মালটা উঠাইলে জাস্ট গুলি চালিয়ে দেন স্যার তাহলেই হবে বা ভাগিয়ে দেন
Milena, I met with both those Augs you made permits for. Now what?
There's a computer at the government kiosk that handles the augment permit registry. You'll have to access it, quote unquote.
You mean break in?
The code to the server room is 6788. Be careful, there may be other forms of security.
All right, I got it.
Well, let's go.
Better watch that one. Pretty obvious you work for someone important. I don't know who, and I don't care.
There's a better life for the Augmented, and it's waiting for you in Rabia!
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Felice Allman, and I represent the Santo Group. We're looking for able-bodied augmented persons like you to help us create the future.
Don't take this the wrong way, but this might be the wrong town to hawk a dream of the future in.
Don't you think it's exactly the right one? Prague, a city with no respect for the choices its citizens made to become augmented. The choice you made.
I didn't.
And you're going to tell me Santos found a city that does respect us?
We're making it. You can't deny the world has to change. For the better this time. Augmentations helped us take great steps before. And we can do it again. In Rabia, a concept city.
I don't know why.
3D printed, beyond state-of-the-art. A symbol of evolution.
In the deserts of Oman, I've seen the news stories. But Santo's not a charity. I don't think your stakeholders are philanthropists.
That's why they've asked people like me to spread the word, to make an offer. Incentive-driven employment for any augmented person. You'll get a sponsored work permit for the duration of the city's construction.
And after that?
A guaranteed place in the residency lottery.
I appreciate that you believe in what you're selling, this new future. But the future the Augmented want is the same as anyone else.
And the world won't allow it! I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to. Santo is the only corporation in the world to increase its augmented workforce in the past 2 years. Did you know that?
That must be convenient for a construction business.
It's the opposite. Our CEO's life has been threatened for supporting the legitimacy of augmented people. But he, Mr. Brown, understands that the augmented saw the future early and rushed to meet it.
So this incentive program, positioning Rabia for the Augs, it's all on Nathaniel Brown?
Everything. The industrial printing of the city, the archaeological design, the recruiting drive, even the street teams. Mr. Brown met us personally to sign off on us. Would you believe it?
Yeah, I think I would. Archaeological?
Architectural ecology. Rabia is zero footprint, fully self-sufficient. It is not just his solution for the augmented. It is his solution for cities. It is visionary. There is no other word for it.
Right. Unfortunately, most of the visionaries I've met were so busy chasing their grand plan, they lost sight of the little people. I thought the Udalek complex was Santos' future for the Augmented. From what I've heard, it didn't go to plan.
Not to our plan. Udalek was supposed to be a low-cost, high-volume housing solution for transient workers. It was never meant to become what it has.
And why didn't Brown step in? Doesn't look good to have your name associated with an Aug ghetto.
It's out of our hands. Since the incident, it's been run by the Czech state and their police. That will never happen with Rabia.
What guarantee do I have that life in Rabia is different than the segregation here? Or is that a lottery too?
Santo is the guarantee. We keep the rights to the city in perpetuity, never handing it off to people who want the augmented out of sight and out of mind.
But that's still exactly what you're doing. A city in a bubble, born from fear between augmented and non-augmented.
There have always been divisions in society. There always will be. That's why there are walls. Someone has to build the walls, and that's Santo.
You've given me a lot to chew on. I can't sign up with you on the spot.
Just consider it. What I've told you. I'm not trying to sell you the e-brochure of Rabia. You've seen it all anyway. They're just pictures and holograms. I want you to believe in the place.
I'd probably have to like go to a mission there. I'm a fake sweetheart.
What did she say?
There's lots of raid is in it. And I'm back. Let's see. Hold up. Before going there. Oh, I guess I have to wait for him.
Finally, someone stops. Please, some credits?
I don't know. There's no way to provide credits.
Not now, I'm busy. He said that? No.
Get out of
City
there.
run by criminals and scum.
Filthy crank. I always get a little nervous when I go into the subway. Don't like to be
What today?
You ever saw the Lincoln Station named for someone who died during the Hall incident?
What today?
program initiate. Access denied.
चल यार तो धोआ की कॉल पे करूँ
Anomaly detected. Trace access granted. একটা ব্রিজ শর্ট করার জন্য এত কিছু করতে হলো
Can't even trust the department.
This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue.
Permit validation office is closed. It's always closed.
Okay.
Not right now. Actually, not ever.
Okay. Let's go.
Who listens to that garbage?
Did you hear he got caught? Those charges got to disappear.
Miał jsem si vzít deštník.
Oh hey, I remember this place. Man, I'm very dead. Oh shit, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Got what you're looking for.
City run by criminals.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access denied.
God damn it.
Anomaly detected. Trace access granted.
What the hell is this? अरे यार इसका घंटे ही भर्ती मेरे को out of hand. Fuck, what a worth it. This Chelsea down is one of miracle.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
People probably think I'm crazy living in the sewer like this, but it's the safest place in Prague these days.
He had his papers and
Make
everything,
no trouble.
but the police still pulled him out of the line. Where were you?
Hello, Og.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
You hear that? In the market for something, huh?
Over here, friend.
Individuals who fail to comply will be arrested and relocated to designated AUG-only locations. Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentation. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the
Wonder what I
dialogue
might
on
find.
the issue. We will be watching the UN closely at any break in the story. Reporting to you, live, from Picus. In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister
Halo? Tady je všude
He
klid.
was late on his protection payments, so my client beat him to death with a baseball bat.
In front of a cop? How are you going to
Co
steal
chcete? Popovídat
I
si.
don't have to.
The police officer bring flashbacks of the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me.
Sorry, I told you.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
अरे भाई जाएगा हमारा
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
কাজ করে দিলাম।
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Sir?
Rather, stay quiet.
Yeah, I know. You have no money. Whatever.
Just make it through
I don't
this
like
shift.
being this close to Prakashka. I'm afraid of what might happen to me. Don't feel ridiculous. Poverty
The shopkeeper was late on his collection payments, so my client beat him to death with a
Hey,
pistol.
you! We got
You
multi-tools
heard of
for
a
sale inside.
How are you going to spin that one?
In the market for something, aren't we?
Welcome, welcome. All high.
You try this on all your customers?
Just the ones made of.
Gonna have to disappoint you.
Maybe you can make it up to me. You look like the kind of man who might have access to breach software.
That stuff's illegal.
Come on, man, don't play around. You know why it's illegal. You know the world governments don't want us to find out their dirty secrets, but we will. And you can help us. Be part of the revolution. Anyway, just think about it. All the details are in the computer. Want to have a look? To sell or to buy?
Buy.
Sure.
Great. Go ahead.
প্রথমে তো তোরই বন্দুক তোকে সেল করবো এক্ষুনি আমি। রিভলভার আমো শটগান আমো নেই। Stun gun, huh? I think I might take this. খাবো না হয়।
Mm-hmm. Good choice.
Nothing for me.
I'm not going to pull a social log on you.
Jak dlouho už jsem na hlídce? Přijde mi to jako celý dny.
Standard ammo কোথায় ছিল আমাদের? সামনে কিনে ফেললি? এগুলো বেশি দাম জানা
You seen it all before, huh?
have made addressing those concerns priority one. Information archived within the walls of
Clear it. You think if I read it on that guy, they'd fire him?
Uh-huh.
The cops in this city have a bad reputation, but some of us are doing our best every day.
Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday when bombs exploded inside Reseda train station. I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack to strike Prague in 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Talus Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighboring Udaland complex. Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks, could the good doctor be changing his tune? Your guess is as good as mine. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you, live, from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers who are exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers leave in their wake. Last year, the collective shut down most
Right here in the city.
Do not do that.
I always get a little nervous when I go to the subway.
Měl jsem si vzít deštník.
God damn it. अरे अरे अबे क्या सर कूड़े कलम कूड़े what task force to train lazim ma gelo ko de mata अरे भाई मैंने खोसा खाता
Best place to be is under the city, my friend. Homeless, whores, druggies, even orcs.
Česky, prosím tě.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Get out of my way! Move! Why can't you leave me alone? Please, God, save me! No!
widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story. This is about to stand. Reporting to you.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you, live, from Lycus.
Exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age. And we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns priority one. Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assured anonymity. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure corporate archiving company in the world.
Around the clock, around the world. Lycus, always watching, because you are always watching. Turning now to Prague, a city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday when bombs exploded inside Rusika train station. I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third attack to destroy Prague in the city. All of them occurring after Dr. Dallas Rucker, leader of the residents of the neighboring Budalek complex. Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks, with the good doctor changing his tune,
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
unbiased, and impartial reporting.
Access granted.
Events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists.
Huh?
Please, God, save me!
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
I never saw you. You were never here. Nechte mě na pokoji. Stay away.
God damn it.
Sir?
I don't care what you do. They don't care about your privilege.
City has gone to hell.
Tady je klid, přepínám.
Drž se dál.
Hajzl leze do řití a dostane povýšení. Have a good time.
much going on.
Keep moving.
Who else will take care of it? They may call it a new world.
Permit validation office is closed.
Can't
It's
even trust
always
the department.
closed.
Do not do that again!
Quiet today.
At least I'm not stuck in the evidence locker.
I do not think even that will be a solution. They call it human restoration.
Oh,
Take it.
Ty pracuješ pro jednu z těch firem tady. Jen málo z nich si nechalo augmentovaný zaměstnance. To jsi měl kliku.
No infractions to report.
City run by criminals and...
Bývalo to nádherný město.
Skoro mi připadá, že jsme v chomoutu s Rusákama. Dobrý.
Can't defend against that kind of thing.
Je to drahý. Musela by si vzít půjčku a sama víš, že nemáš příliš.
Jakie? Tím, ať jdou do háje, jsou všichni stejní. Podvodníci. Doufám, že mi rodina kvalitu pojistku vyplatí.
Kde mám střídání?
Čau, jak se máš?
Vážně jsme k něčemu.
Listens to that garbage.
Naschle.
What the hell? The hands are here? And so shiny.
Já myslela, že se policie má starat, abyste sem teď nenechodili.
City run by criminals.
Turning now to Prague, a city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror
Walk away,
attack.
citizen.
Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday when bombs exploded inside Ruzicka train station. I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack to strike Prague in 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Talis Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighboring Udalite complex. Claims his organization is peaceful and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the
Permit validation office is closed. It's always closed.
Not much going on.
Hezký vybavení.
probably think I'm crazy living in the sewer like this, but it's the safest place in Prague these days.